Welcome back, ladies and gentlefish, to another fucking video.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, I've come to give you an apology. This is for my Plants vs. Zombies side of my fan base. I've came for an apology. So, you know how I basically shit on Battle for Neighborville and said that it was not good, the style of the game was absolutely horrendous, and it's just all around a bad game? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Can we start over again? I actually like the game. Like, I don't know why, but I really wanted to go back and play the game. I've been playing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies and everything. So, you know, it was bound to happen. So, I just wanted to go on to it, right? And, you know, I'll playing it, giving it a try with my broken ass foot soldier and my very, very good pea shooter. But giving it a whirl, and now I like the game. It's actually a pretty good game. And I know what I said, right? I know what I said. However, I feel we all deserve a second chance. Now, there's still things that I do not like about the game, like the so-and-so campaign. Still some of the characters' designs, some of the nerfs of some characters, which I still find ridiculous. But, you know, they're just mini nitpicks, I guess. And also the microtransactions and the in-game currency that is completely swamped into this game, and EA decided to think, yep, that's good, that is a good thing to do, but yet that is a big no-no. So here's the thing, right? Even though we don't have character variants and everything that made Garden Warfare 1 and 2 very, very good and very successful, this game actually has a chance of actually being pretty good. You know, give it a chance, give it a whirl, and if it's not for you, fair enough, right? But honestly, if you came onto the game, said that it's crap and went back to Garden Warfare 2 or 1, whichever you pick, right? You might want to give it another chance. Now, this is just me, but I only see Battle for Neighborville as its own IP that used Garden Warfare to then promote this game. Because if it was a part of Garden Warfare, then why wouldn't they use the Garden Warfare name? And not only that, why release it so quietly? You know, like, we got a trailer on the same day that it came out. On pretty much the same day. So, it was kind of just released quietly. But if it was a part of the Garden Warfare IP, then it wouldn't have. Guaranteed, I bet you a tenner. Right? So, why? Why technically start a new IP and not continue the IP that was so successful? And not only that, you would have got racks and racks of money out of it.
Money, 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 money.
If you did that, and not only that, not wait 60,000 years to even release a third. Like, I know we're constantly begging for a third Garden Warfare, but it's not happening, guys. It's not.
That's not possible.
Like, realistically, it's not. Think about it, right? Think.
Think, Luigi.
Why would EA and PopCap not want to announce it publicly? Why would they not want to give it the big glamour of advertisement, like they did with Garden Warfare 1, like they did with Garden Warfare 2, and only do a trailer, right, that I didn't even know existed, and just completely release it quietly on the down low? Why? It just makes no sense to me, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of a thing to really talk about in another video, to be honest. It just makes no sense. But anyway, let's get into gameplay, right? Gameplay is just standard, right? It's the same as Garden Warfare 1 and 2 with a few extra tweaks, right? And these few extra tweaks are you can run, and there are now upgrades, proper upgrades that can impact your playstyle, that can either make your character worse, or make it 10 times better and make it completely broken. Foot soldier. Oh, sorry. I thought I had a frog in my throat. Jesus. Anyways. So that's basically your bog standard. There's nothing really else that I can necessarily say about the gameplay. It's basically the same as Garden Warfare 1 and 2. Nothing else that I can really say. Apart from the One, the running really does help. However, it can be a bad thing as well because like you could be in mid-battle with someone and then they'll just run away. Like they would not finish that battle. Like if you finish a battle with someone, right, and then you want to run away and get some health, that's fine. I think that's completely fine. But if you want to like run away mid-fight, no, well, like, what are you doing? And also, it is pretty good to get back into battle. There have been many times, whether in Team Vanquish or in Gardens and Graveyards, where I've wanted to get straight back into the fight because, well, it was getting taken over, or, you know, we were losing by, like, what, 3, 4, 5 points? And I couldn't because by the time I even got there, it is finished. Or even by the time I've respawned, it's finished. And like, I have to use one of my abilities, say like Hoscot, or for Pea Shooter, the Hyper Run. It's kind of stupid, like you're wasting an ability just to even get there, so I'm glad that there is running in this game. The maps as well look beautiful. Whilst there aren't many maps, they all look pretty good. And I'm glad that they've kept one map from both games, from both Garden Warfare games, because I have not seen a single map return apart from one. Kinda. That map is Suburban Flats, which, again, I'm not too sure if it's the same, but they do look quite familiar, and if it is the same, then I'm glad that it's back, and it still looks great. It looks beautiful, actually. The game is pretty easy, to be fair. Like, if you're a new player, then, you know, you can easily pick up the game and just play. Don't get me wrong, you do have the sweaty arseholes, but you always do. Honestly, you genuinely always do. Like, when don't you have a sweaty arsehole in a game? Let's be fair. Like, you can smell that sweat from miles away. Like, you be playing the game next minute, you just smell like 60 people sweating their arse off on a kid's game, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, going to shower, your booty hole be stinking, like, jeez. And you know how I, like, you know, shout on the look of characters and everything? It's kind of grown on me, you know, it's kind of grown on me, but there are still characters that I just do not like the look of. One being Colonel Corn. What did they do to my boy? Like, what's this? Like, I'm not even gonna try and say what I think he looks like because, you know, reasons. If you know, you know, but if not, you're not old enough to know. But, you know, it just does not look good at all, right? What's it? Cactus, right? Cactus. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of how long cactus is. And I know cacti are pretty long in real life, but, like, this is just, I don't know, it's just something about it. It just looks quite odd. And I don't like it at all. Not one single bit, right? Zombies. Let's see if there's a zombie that I actually do not like. I actually don't think I hate the zombies' designs, to be fair. The zombies actually look pretty cool. Actually, wait. Yeah, no. Zombies are pretty cool. But, you know, bloody Cactus and Colonel Corn look a bit odd. And I do not like it. Mainly Colonel Corn because, yeah. Speaking of characters, every single character is now in a class. You have attack, defend, support, and swarm. I don't know what swarm is, but you know, someone let me know. If you play this game, let me know. I don't know what swarm is, right? But your attacks on zombies, you have foot soldier, imp, super brains. You have 80s action hero, electric slad. For your defense, you have Captain Deadbeard, all-star, space cadet zombie, engineer, and scientist, right? And then for your swarm, for your zombies, you have wizard and TV head. I do want to try and get wizard because he looks pretty cool, and TV head, to be fair. They look pretty cool, so I actually want to try and get them. And of course, for plants for attack, you have Pea Shooter, Chomper, Colonel Corn, Nightcap, and Snapdragon. Now for defense, you have Cactus, Citron, Acorn, and that's it. I thought there was going to be one more, but no, that's it, right? Okay, so for your support character, there's only 2 supports for plants, right? You have Sunflower and Rose. They're the only 2 support characters in this game, and I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of mean. You know, zombies kind of have more on each thing, which is interesting. And for their swarm character, they only have 1 swarm character, which is bullshit. I feel like they should have 1 more. PopCap and EA, add another swarm character, and for that swarm character is Wildflower. You do have to unlock this character. I do not know how to, but you know, I'll try and figure that out. I will try and unlock this character too. But yeah, they're your characters, and to be fair, they look pretty cool. Citron's look has kind of grown on me. I really did not like it when I first started this game. I really didn't. I thought they just completely ruined my boy. But now looking at it, it's just kind of grown on me, you know? It's pretty good. But, you know, just don't make him bold. He looks kind of ugly. And honestly, that's when they ruined the design. It really is. It's just like when he's completely naked, no glasses, no, you know, leaf at the top, no beard. It just looks horrendous, and it's just nightmare. It's just a nightmare. It really is. What I will also give Battle for Neighborville is that they've gotten rid of the little taglines on top, so you know where your enemies are. It just clears up the screen and it looks really nice, and I actually really like that. You do have the outline of your enemies sometimes, where you can see the outline of your enemies, which I don't mind. It does only happen when you're at a certain length, well, certain distance, sorry. It only happens when you're at a certain distance from your enemy. And to be honest, you can turn it off if you want to, if you don't like that. Just go into settings and then go into HUD. It is pretty much easy to find. It's not hard unless you're blind. There have been a few plants and zombies that have had ability changes, like pea shooter, cactus. Citron as well has had a big change. He's definitely one that has for some reason had everything change pretty much. Super Brains has also had ability changes, but the only thing that I believe has not changed is his Super Ultra Ball and his Turbo Twister, so he's only had one change. One ability changed. Captain Deadbeard has also had a change, with one ability being changed, and now there is Anchor Away, which lets you launch yourself. I don't know how that works. I haven't played the character, to be honest. All-Star as well has had a small change with his dummy shield. You can now no longer set up 3 different dummy shields. It is one singular dummy shield with a actual dome shield around it, so there is only one shield for Scientist as well as another one. It seems to me that zombies have had a huge change up. Scientist is one that has had a hefty change. You now have Sticky Thingy, which does sound kind of mad, I can't lie. There's also Healing Hose, and the only thing I believe has stayed the same is Warp. So Scientist has had a huge impact in this game. He's completely changed. And Engineer is another one that has had a huge... I don't know if it's an upgrade or a downgrade, I really can't tell. He now has Heavy Helper, which is basically a turret, and it will basically... It's like a sentry gun, in other words. It's basically a sentry gun. I can't lie to you, it's a sentry gun. He also has Bullhorn Swarm, which is no longer just a one throw horn, which then stuns your enemy. It is now multiple of them, and it still does the same thing. And Double Time as well, which deploys a boost pad. So I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really play Engineer. I haven't really touched him since I've got the game. Also, before I move on, they have also done my boy Colonel Corn completely dirty. They have nerfed him to the ground. He has Butter Beacon, so he no longer has an airstrike. He has Butter Beacon, which increases damage. Husk Hop is still in the game, and I can still say that it is broken. And Shook Shot is still in the game, however, is completely different. He does not send them both out at the same time. It is 2 completely separate shots. So he shoots one and then shoots another. I don't know how to feel about it. It's not necessarily great. I don't know if it can be improved. It's quite slow to kind of send off, so you kind of got to be careful with it. I know I did shit on the little animation bits with Crazy Dave and Dr. Zomboss. I know I did shit on that, and here's the thing, right? Even though it's a small little detail that, in hindsight, it really does not matter, but at the end of the day, I still feel like, you know, it should have an animated Dr. Zomboss and animated Crazy Dave telling you what the fuck to do. I feel like it still should have that, because at the end of the day, I think it's pretty cool. So I think that should be in the game. But unfortunately, it is not, so we have to suck up and deal with it. Now, I would talk about the microtransactions and everything, but I'm sick of talking about that right now. I'm tired of it. It's not going to get anywhere at the end of the day. I'm sick of bashing companies for having microtransactions and stupid shit in the game, even though it shouldn't be in the game. So I'm not going to be talking about that. But honestly, this game is pretty cool. The backyard still is there. You do have target practice. You do have a trainer which can level up for coins. So if you want to cheat the system and use your coins for XP, which I think you shouldn't do because there's a upgrade that lets you earn XP a lot faster. So if you want to sell your soul to the devil and do that, go ahead. You do that. But I have not. There is also target practice that you can do, and of course there's garden ops and graveyard ops, and also mini quests that you can do around the backyard area. So, you know, yeah, you kind of got things to do, I guess. But I kind of just mainly play TDM, so I don't really play anything else but TDM because I'm not great at the other things. But yeah, this game ain't perfect, like 100%. Like, a few things that I said about it, I still agree with it 100%. But, you know, sometimes you have to come back to a game and then figure out what you actually like about it, or if there's anything good about it at all. And, well, in Battle for Neighborville's case, there's things good about it, and there's obviously things bad about it. Another thing that I quickly want to say as well is that I do like how it does tell you when you're going to restore your health. There's a little bar near the health bar, which I really like. It kind of tells you when you're going to regen, which is, again, really good. But at the end of the day, it depends on your kind of taste. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it depends. I feel like this is a kind of a separate IP from Garden Warfare that use Garden Warfare to kind of get more cells and everything. But, you know, that's just me. But yeah, let me know if you like the game or not. You know, let me know what's good about the game in your opinion, or what's bad about the game. Let me know. But yeah, I'll see you in a bizzle. Take care. Peace.